Contessa was so excited for this day. She had waited a long time for this. She was going to pick up her new car later in the afternoon. First things first, she showered, brushed her teeth, had breakfast, and ran a couple of errands in her soon-to-be traded-in small city car. It was perfect for navigating and squeezing through the compact downtown streets of her metropolitan area. Also, it was a hybrid and really great for her wallet. Still, Contessa was ready to upgrade to an exclusive, state-of-the-art, totally electric, modern miracle of a motorized machine. She had won a lottery and was going to be one of only 3 people in the country to have this innovative car. This was perfect timing for Contessa. She was ready for a change anyway. And the dealership, along with the manufacturer of the new car, the Ignis, agreed to accept her current car as a trade-in. This would really help her out in terms of her monthly car note expense, so this was win-win. 12 noon. Time to make the trade and upgrade. Given that there were only 3 people getting the car nationwide, this was a big deal in Contessa City. She was the only person within her region who was going to have this car. As she drove into the car lot, Contessa noticed a handful of news reporters gathered at the front of the office. There was a rostrum set up and plenty of balloons and smiling faces. She went into the office to handle the particulars, and after all was completed, she and the car lot owner, along with the manufacturer of the Ignis, appeared in front of the press to make the announcement of her prize winnings and delivery of keys. Contessa couldn't be more thrilled. As the merriment commenced, she thought about the first place that she was going to drive this new car, to her parents' home. They weren't able to make the trip out of state to see her win the prize, but her family gathered together and watched the live stream of events. Soon, the Ignis was dramatically driven to the front of the lot, and Contessa was handed the keys. It was time. As she entered into her new car, the manufacturer whispered something in her ear that she couldn't believe, but she continued to smile as the press cameras flashed and the live feed streamed. At her parents' home, as they watched, Contessa's father said, "Must be something real strange about that car for him to tell her like that last minute. You know, I don't know about this." As Contessa drove off of the car lot in the Ignis, she was overjoyed. Everything about the car was perfect. It was a smooth ride. Speaker system was amazing, and it even emitted a light, rosy fragrance through the ear vents. She was off to her parents' house to continue the celebration. She had driven the car for about 30 minutes and was at a red light. All of a sudden, 3 rogue-looking and gun-pointing guys, no older than 25, had a .40 caliber directed right at her head and demanded that she give up the car, her purse, and phone. She did so, and they laughed, still pointing the gun at her as they took off. Just like that, Contessa was on the side of the road in utter disbelief. As her mind raced, she remembered the words of the manufacturer as she was climbing into the Ignis. Not only had he given her instructions, he had provided her with a small device that she had placed in her pocket at the time. She had just been the victim of a crime, and the assailants were on their way to who knows where, to do who knows what, to who knows who. She keyed the code, twisted the device, and did a bioscan of her iris. Activation. Explosion. Explosion. Fire. Fire. Ignis. The Latin word for fire. The end.